money. Pure evil, in my opinion.
I just
So I don't even know why.
beef
I don't even know.
between.
You know what? It's so disturbing to me. Why is my name even in this conversation?
So, have you heard the latest buzz about the whole Hollywood blacklist drama? It's like literally every time you turn around, another celeb is getting tangled up in it. But here's what's juicy. It seems that people in the know, the real insiders, are totally over it. Jason Momoa, yeah, our very own Aquaman, is rumored to be at the forefront of this whole expose mission. And guess what? He's not beating around the bush. Gossip has it he's calling out none other than Oprah and The Rock as the masterminds behind the blacklist chaos. Oprah's name in the mix might not raise eyebrows for some. Whispers of her meddling in careers have been around. But The Rock? Now that is a twist. But think about it. The Rock and Oprah are close, so maybe it's not so surprising. And with someone as big as Jason Momoa speaking up, there could be some truth to the whispers. Let's get into it. You might be scratching your head wondering why Jason Momoa is suddenly the poster boy for spilling the beans on all the drama, especially with his colleague Oprah, right? Remember last year when rumors swirled around Jason Momoa and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson over potential tension linked to the Fast and Furious franchise? Jason starred as the villain in Fast X, while fans missed The Rock's character. Speculation grew as people noted The Rock's absence from recent sequels, hinting at behind-the-scenes drama with Vin Diesel. Despite no public feud confirmation, gossip thrived on the possibility of a rift between Jason Momoa and Johnson. Meanwhile, The Rock faced a different kind of drama with a staggering $3 billion lawsuit filed by ex-wrestler Tranisha Biggers, alleging an abduction involving Johnson and others, including celebrities like Billy Corgan and Michael Jordan. The lawsuit, which accused Johnson and his ex-wife of plotting Biggers' abduction, was dismissed for lack of evidence in June 2023. Despite the dismissal, the incident left some questioning The Rock's influence in Hollywood, and despite these setbacks, The Rock's career had been amazing. Recently, it's his closeness with Oprah that's having fans put both of them in the same boat. Of course, there's that friendship between The Rock and Oprah that's been solid for years, with The Rock even considering Oprah as his sister. They've kept their connection pretty chill, but have collaborated on cool projects like that Super Bowl ad that got everyone talking. But things are getting a tad complicated. Some people are side-eyeing their friendship, especially with their Maui Wildfire Victims Relief Fund initiative. Fans were a bit miffed, wishing they'd reached out to their celebrity friends for donations instead of asking the public. Now, on to Oprah's somewhat questionable moves, particularly around the Color Purple movie drama.
When you see a black woman up here, baby, we jumped hurdles to get here. We fought all the obstacles. Getting paid less than.
There's a lot of chatter about actors feeling shortchanged from pay issues to barely getting by on set. Can you imagine? And the buzz is that Oprah had them hiking to the set for endless hours without any security, cramming into one trailer. But wait a minute, wasn't the Color Purple budget massive? Like $100 million? Where'd all that money go? So how did Oprah end up producing a film where these talented black actresses felt undervalued? It's baffling, really. Then you have Denzel Washington, a true advocate for black talent whose stance against racism is deeply moving. His commitment is clear, from his powerful words to his actions, like his involvement with Save Africa's Children. Denzel's not shy about calling out Hollywood's sketchy sides, even if it means challenging big names like Oprah. And then there's, of course, Taraji P. Henson, who didn't shy away from dishing out the dirt. She talked about not getting fair pay and nearly ditching the project The Color Purple.
And almost had to walk away from Color Purple. Yes, ma'am.
From her perspective, it was a struggle. Everything from securing a safe ride with the driver in Atlanta over just getting a rental to simply getting some food at rehearsals. But hold up, there's more to this saga. Rumor has it that Oprah might have had a falling out with Taraji, blaming her for The Color Purple's dismal earnings at the box office. Just so you know, the movie didn't even rake in half of its $140 million budget, despite being out for over 2 months with heaps of promotion. According to recent buzz, the film took a nosedive, straight to digital release because of its poor box office showing, and now all fingers are pointing at Taraji. Her outspokenness during the promo tour is being blamed for the film's flop. Initially, when Taraji began voicing her frustrations about the less than stellar treatment she received from Oprah and the movie's producers, attempts were made to smooth things over. However, those efforts didn't pan out. Word on the street is that some big names in Hollywood, along with Oprah, are thinking about giving Taraji the cold shoulder for causing such a massive financial mess with her public complaints about pay disparity. Now, let's get into the latest The Color Purple drama. The remake is being powered by bigwigs like Oprah's Harpo Films, Steven Spielberg's Amblin Entertainment, SGS Pictures, and Quincy Jones Productions, the same giants behind the 1985 classic. This time around, Danielle Brooks steps into Sophia's shoes. Fantasia takes on the role of protagonist Celie Harris, and Taraji shines as Shug Avery. Here's where it gets interesting, though. You'd think that Taraji, a well-established actress with a career spanning over 20 years and an impressive award collection, wouldn't have to fight over pay, especially on a project like The Color Purple, with Oprah at the helm. But surprise, surprise, Taraji revealed that Oprah didn't quite stand up for her fellow leading ladies when it came to their salaries. According to Taraji, the initial pay offer was shockingly low, and the top brass wouldn't budge until she threatened to walk away from it all. Can you imagine Taraji, a powerhouse, had to stand her ground to get what she deserved?
Being gracious at what I do, getting paid a fraction of the cost. I'm tired of hearing my sisters say the same thing over and over.
And well, Taraji is fed up. She's tired of constantly having to fight for what's rightfully hers. In a candid conversation with Oprah's pal, Gayle King, Taraji let it all out, suggesting she might just quit acting for good. She's exhausted from the ongoing struggle for fair compensation. Gayle tried to lighten the mood, but Taraji was all in, discussing the persistent issue of pay equity that even seasoned black actresses face. The chat, meant to promote The Color Purple, took a serious turn, with Gayle squirming a bit under the weight of the conversation. Despite Gayle's efforts to empathize, Taraji made it clear she's contemplating putting a full stop to her acting career. She's just tired of putting in so much effort, mastering her craft, yet still being underpaid. Taraji highlighted the frustrating reality. Despite breaking barriers, it's as if her achievements don't count when it's time to talk paychecks. The conversation hit a nerve when Taraji expressed her desire to be a voice for the next generation of actresses, but felt stuck in a vicious cycle of not receiving what she's worth. The frustration was palpable in her voice as she repeated, "I'm tired, I'm tired, I'm tired." She's not just battling for herself, she's trying to pave a smoother path for those following in her footsteps. Taraji also didn't hold back in criticizing Oprah for the decision to have the cast use rental cars for daily commutes to the set.
People go, "You work a lot." Well, have to. The math ain't math.
So the celebs are grinding out crazy long days. I mean, we're talking 12 to 15 hours straight. By the time they're done, they're walking zombies. Then they have to drive themselves home totally wiped out. It's just asking for trouble. Seriously, upping the chance of accidents happening. And check this out. They're driving around late at night with no security. Talk about risky. Plus, those rental cars they're driving, not theirs. So any little scratch or bump, and guess who's footing the bill? Yeah, the actors themselves. In an eye-opening chat with the New York Times, Taraji P. Henson spilled the beans on some rough treatment during The Color Purple filming. She revealed that the producers initially wanted everyone to roll up in rental cars. Taraji wasn't having any of it. She's like, "No way am I driving around myself in Atlanta. That's just asking for trouble." She didn't just stand up for herself. She insisted on drivers or security for the entire crew. The drama echoes the Monique and Oprah showdown, starting back in 2009 with Precious. Monique stood her ground against promoting the movie for free, despite pressure from Oprah and Tyler Perry, highlighting the industry's unfair expectations and the struggle for respect and fair compensation. Monique's standoff with them showcased a clash of values, with neither side willing to back down. Monique opened up about getting just $50,000 for her role in Precious, but for her, it wasn't about the cash. She joined the project to work alongside a friend. But when the interviewer hinted she might have needed the money for family and bills, Monique clapped back. She said, "That's the narrative America loves to spin. We can't work for nothing," shedding light on the fact that it wasn't about money. She mentioned how there wasn't any drama when the film studio wouldn't cover her expenses for the Cannes Film Festival, but then rumors started to swirl. These rumors painted Monique as demanding and tough to work with.
Because what people didn't know was I was paid $50,000 to do the movie Precious. And it really wasn't about the money, and I'm not complaining because I signed up to do it with...
It all boiled down to a simple request she had, which they already knew they couldn't fulfill. And well, suddenly Monique was slapped with labels, sparking all the drama that entailed. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay tuned for our next video.